Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stefano Bernardini and today I'll show you how to use Apache ActiveMQ Classic and Artemis. Let's go. Okay. Apache ActiveMQ is one of the most popular open source message brokers. It supports industry standard protocols, so users get the benefits of client choices across a broad range of languages and platforms. ActiveMQ supports JMS protocol, and MuleSoft can use the JMS connector. Okay. For the setup of Apache ActiveMQ, we will use Docker. So now we copy and paste this command in the on the prompt, and then we will go in the administration section in this with the browser in this localhost 8161, and the server will be ready on the localhost 61616. Okay, let's go. Let's copy and paste this command. Okay. So now the server is running. Let's see if everything is okay. I will go to this localhost URL. Okay, let's copy and paste the URL. Okay. Let's manage the active broker. The user and password is admin. Okay, we are inside the ActiveMQ administration. We can create a queue, we can create topic. Okay, let's go to the to MuleSoft. We can create a new project. Okay, I call the project my ActiveMQ. Okay. Okay, the project is ready. Now we can import the JMS module, JMS. Okay. Let's add the JMS module. Now we can configure the JMS configuration. Okay. Okay, let's select ActiveMQ. Okay, let's add the recommended libraries. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Let's add. Let's edit the configuration. The broker URL is the this one. So localhost 616.16. Okay, so TCP localhost 616.16. Okay, not here. Here. Okay. Let's create a flow. This is our first pattern. The simple pattern. So the producer with the publish activity publish a message to a queue, and then a consumer consumed the message from the queue with the on new message activity. Okay, let's move on MuleSoft. So we will create a new HTTP listener on default port. Okay, path MQ. Then we publish a message on a queue. Let's define the queue. Go back to ActiveMQ. Test 1. Okay. So the queue test 1. Destination type queue. I want to publish, for example, a UID. So let's first create a variable with this ID. Okay, ID. I want UI okay, UID, perfect. This is vars ID, okay. Then I want to log, okay. Output application JSON, where after the publish id vars.id, okay. Let's serve give a response to the client, a JSON response message, okay. id vars id, okay. Now let's create the subscriber on new message. Let's configure the connector JMS config, okay. The destination is the same, so the queue test1, okay. Test1, that is a queue, okay. And now we log the message, okay. For example, output application and ID payload.id, okay. Message received, okay. Let's try if everything is correct. Now we send a localhost /mq request when it's ready. Okay, the server is ready. Okay, so I send this message and the subscriber received. Let's retry. Perfect. The first pattern is okay. Okay, let's repeat. The producer publish a message to the queue, then a consumer consume that message from the queue. Okay, let's move on the next pattern, the competing consumer pattern. In this scenario, the the producer send a message to the queue, and there is two consumer listening to the same queue, and only one of the two consumer win the competition for the message in a round robin way. Okay, so let's just add another flow on the same queue. Okay, let's just copy with the flow in the configuration XML. Okay, let's modify some stuff. Okay, in okay, test one. So even the second from test one, let's log in a different way. Okay, receive on sub 1. Okay, receiver on sub 2. Okay, sub 2, sub 1. Okay, so we are ready. Let's test this new modification. Okay. Okay, we are ready. Let's go. This time on received on sub 2, this time on sub 1, this time on sub 2, this time on sub 1. Okay, 1 2 1 2. Okay, perfect. So let's move on the next pattern. Okay, the last scenario is the broadcasting scenario. So the producer send a message to this time to a topic. On this topic there is two listeners, both consumer A and consumer B listen from the same topic. So both the consumer get the message. While in the previous scenario only one get the message, in this scenario both the consumer get the message. Okay, let's move back on MuleSoft. Okay. This time I don't want to publish to a topic, to a queue. This time I want to publish to a topic. Let's first create a topic. Okay, topic. Let's create topic 1. Okay. Okay, so the destination this time is topic 1. Destination type is not queue, is a topic. Okay, perfect. Even on a new message I have to modify to topic 1. The is not a queue, is a topic. Okay, let's modify also in the second subscriber. This is not a queue, this is a topic. Okay, let's try the last scenario of ActiveMQ Classic. Okay, Houston, we have a problem. Let's see what is the problem. Destination topic is a topic, but for receiver has been requested. This is only possible for shared topic consumer. Otherwise, use one. Okay. So in order to make it work, we have to select only one consumer. Okay, because shared consumer is only working with JMS 2.0 and Apache ActiveMQ Classic is JMS 1.1, as you can see here, JMS 1.1. Okay, so in order to make it work, we just need to modify the number of consumer to 1. Okay. In the next scenario, we will use Apache ActiveMQ Artemis in order to elevate the number of consumer with the same scenario. Okay, but for Apache ActiveMQ, we have to limit to only one consumer. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's make the call. Okay, I published this message and I receive on both the queue. Retry. Okay, sub 1 to sub 2. Retry. Okay, there is a big limitation, that is the number of the consumer to 1. Okay, this is a big limitation. For example, if we send a lot of message, for example, let's try to send a lot of message. For example, I create 0 to 20 payload. Okay. Wrap in for each flow. Okay. I want insert a new message. Number. It's payload, for example. Okay. I want to send 20 message to my queue. Okay, and every message must be received from both the subscriber. Okay. Payload. Okay, let's log the number also here. So payload. Alexa, stop. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. Let's put, for example, something to make it slow. Okay. For example, wait, a variable that I use to insert some wait time. Okay. How can I use wait time? Let's Google a bit. Wait MuleSoft. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Google. Wait. Okay. I think 2 seconds. It's okay. Let's copy even here. Okay. Let's rerun. So now I create this payload with an array with 20 message. Okay, 20 object, and I publish 20 message to both this subscriber. I have a little wait of 2 seconds. So in order to manage all these message, they take a lot of time because I have only one subscriber. Okay. Let's see if everything is okay. Okay. Let's call the API. Okay. Maybe I make some mistake. Oh, okay. I think I don't save these parts. I don't know why. 0 to 20. Okay. I don't know why they don't save it. Num. Okay. Payload num. Let's retry. I save JSON. Okay, perfect. I have also to set the correct bin type here. So output application JSON. Okay. Okay. Okay, we are ready. Okay, I send the message. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Okay, you get the message. Okay, let's stop. Apache ActiveMQ Artemis is the next generation message broker by ActiveMQ. Once Artemis reaches a sufficient level of feature parity with the classic code base, it will become the next major version of ActiveMQ. Artemis, more important, supports shared subscription. So with Artemis, multiple consumers allowed on the same topic subscription, as we can see now. ActiveMQ Artemis support JMS 2.0 protocol, and with MuleSoft we can use the JMS connector. Okay. To set up the environment, we will use Docker on port with port mapping from 8161 to 8162, because on the 8161 there is the classic version, and the same for the 6115, because on 1.6 there is the classic version. Okay, then we will find the administration on localhost 8162 and the Artemis servers on 61615. Okay, then we will configure the connector with these two configuration. Okay, so let's move on creating the Docker command. Okay, let's copy the command. Okay, let's go in the administration tool. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. So admin. Perfect. We are inside Apache ActiveMQ Artemis. Okay. So let's configure. Let's move back on MuleSoft and configure the JMS connector. First, we have to import this dependency. Let's go back to MuleSoft. Okay. Let's create a new JMS connection. Okay. This one is not config one. I call this Artemis. Okay. I have to set the generic connection. I have to search on Maven. I want Artemis-JMS client. Okay, perfect. Okay, I have to modify some things. For example, specification is JMS 2.0. Okay. I don't want the ConnectionFactory. Okay. I have to set up ConnectionFactory Jndi name. Okay. Let's copy and paste from my PowerPoint ConnectionFactory. Okay. I will copy this information in down on the comment. Okay. ConnectionFactory. I have to check up names resolver builder and the copy and paste from here. Okay. Okay, and the Jndi Provider URL. Okay. It's very important to use the correct port. For example, I have to use 61615. You will use the correct port. Okay. Perfect. So I will change my configuration from Classic to Artemis. Okay. Let's stop. Okay. Okay. I don't want JMS Classic. I want JMS Artemis. Okay. Also in this flow. Also in this flow. Okay. Let's see if everything is correct. Okay, there is an error. Okay, let me check. Maybe I used the wrong version because I need to use this version. So 2.17. Okay. And let me check also this one. I have to set to never local destination in order to create the topic if they don't exist. Okay. Let's rerun. Okay. Okay, we are ready. Let's call the API. Okay, number 0, number 2, number 1. Okay, we changed the to ActiveMQ Artemis, but we didn't change the number of consumer. In the previous scenario with the ActiveMQ Classic, we have an error if we raise the number of JMS consumer to more than 1, and we cannot use shared. Okay, this time I can use the shared configuration. I must give a subscription name, for example, sub flow 1. Okay. And I give also the shared configuration with subflow 2. Okay. And I raise the number of consumer, for example, to 5, both here and there. Okay. It's with the ActiveMQ Classic, I cannot do this. Okay. Let's check if everything is correct. Okay, let's send. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, very fast, perfect. As you can see, with the Apache ActiveMQ Artemis, we can raise this number. So we have completed also the last broadcasting scenario, even if we move to Artemis. Okay, thank you. That's all for now. If you like my content, please smash that subscribe button and see you to the next video. Bye.